I don't mean to start on a negative note, but where's it all gone wrong? 4 weeks ago, everything was fantastic. I thought Scott's going to win the show. He's fabulous. Last couple of weeks, not so good. Where's it gone wrong? Do you think?
I think obviously, we're all very, very tired. Everybody is. Everybody's putting in as much as they can. You know what I mean? It's pacing, I suppose, in a way. I always knew I was going to be working with EastEnders, but we got to a phase where it was extremely busy in both, and as a consequence of that, I was ruined. I hit a wall. I was falling asleep on my feet at one stage, and for those 2 weeks, they were the two dances where it went a little bit pear-shaped. But that's part of the process. I can look at it one of two ways. I can either go, it's over, and resign myself to it, or I can pick myself up and come back. The thing I do know is that we did do really well at the beginning, and we have got the qualities that are needed. I've got a brilliant teacher in that. I've got to just keep the faith, draw upon the energy that I've got left, and produce the goods, and that's what we plan on doing this weekend.
Are you going to have some extra time if you get to the final, if you had extra time this week? Because it must be frustrating knowing that, if I'd had like 6 more hours, I might have been able to nail that, lift or move.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's exactly that. You can only do well if you put the hours in. I mean, this is the nature of this show. If you don't do the training, even if it's a day, you've only got 4 days. So a day in 4 days is a quarter of your time, and that seeded out goes in your mind. It's more about the psychological sort of element at this stage. Your mind starts telling you things like you didn't train. So you start to go, that turn or that lift or what are my steps, rather than going, let's enjoy it and let's tell a story, which is the part of the process I really enjoy, is that polishing off at the end, where you've learnt the moves, you've done it, you can do it. Now it's about the show. And unfortunately, the last few dances, we haven't got to that phase. We didn't feel confident. I didn't feel confident. Let's just rephrase that, because Nat knows exactly what she's doing. She is a professional, and she can do anything at the drop of her hat. It's me, it's me that's the one that's having to go, and I had that a couple of times, but you got to pick yourself up. We're still in the race, and I like where we're at right now, because it's giving me a kind of, in my stomach, it's giving me that fight back. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. I am excited about it. I'm not going into it with dread. I'm going into it going, come on.
Will the shirt come off again after last week? Was that a one-off?
No, that was a one-off. That was a one-off. No, Gavin's here for that. That's what Gav does. He's all prepared and ready at any moment to do that. And I've got a bit of a rug. I've got like a little animal that grows on my chest that I keep hidden.
Got to let him out every so often.
Every so often, yeah. You got to give him a little airing. Gets smelly otherwise.
If you thought at all about potentially doing a show dance, and as Natalie hinted what she might get you doing?
I always leave it completely up to Nat. That's her division. Let's not kid ourselves. We're not dancers. We're learning to dance. They're the pros, and they're amazing, and we got to trust them. It's hard towards the end because you start to question everything. I think the process, just the exhaustion element of it, and fatigue sets in, so your mind starts to play tricks with you. You just have to maintain your confidence and trust in your partner, and know that they're doing everything they can to pull it out of the bag. And she is with me. She never, we had a couple of dodgy performances, but with Nat, she never, ever pulls back. She never goes, he's having a hard time, I'm going to give him an easier routine. She literally says, I'm going to give him a harder routine, because, that's the mentality, and I love that about her. She doesn't shirk on her responsibilities. She's completely gung-ho, and she wants to do it to the best. And I'm very happy about that.
You've had quite a good time with the judges. They've been quite supportive all the way through, especially obviously Bruno, who has a certain fascination with you. Does that help you every week, knowing that you're probably going to have Bruno on your side?
Yeah, it does. I love Bruno. I love Len. I love Craig and Alicia. They're all lovely, and they've been really supportive, even through the not so good times, because I think they see that our potential. Me and that, it isn't as if we've been, been bad or never produced that level. Early on we did. We kind of, like you said, we hit the floor running, and I just didn't want to go out on a low. I want it to be, you've given everything. I don't mind losing if it's to a better routine or to a better dance, as long as you produced your best. If you produce your worst, then you go out with that kind of like,
Will you make all Bruno's dreams come true and perhaps do what Gavin did and give him a kiss?
I'll give him a kiss all the time. I kiss him every weekend. That's why he loves me so much.